Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. The Lakers have been wavering at the beginning of the season, and this makes fans worried about the rest of the season. Executive Rob Pelinka has been under pressure to make new hires. Dorian Finney-Smith is in great form and the Lakers have already shown interest in the player. Dorian Finney-Smith would help the Lakers defensively, in attack, in scoring. He is a player with many resources. He has a necessary skill set as a 3-and-D wing who can guard multiple positions. Rumors: Lakers want to make a deal and sign Dorian Finney-Smith. Who would the Lakers send in exchange for Dorian Finney-Smith? Simple answer: it could be D'Angelo Russell or even Rui Hachimura. The Los Angeles Lakers continue to explore potential trade options. Los Angeles Lakers could find championship legitimacy with bold trade deadline move. Even though the Los Angeles Lakers have lost 2 straight games, they've still gotten off to a strong start to the season, especially considering this is a team that not much was expected from. However, despite their strong start to the year, if the Lakers are going to emerge as a legit contender in the Western Conference, they'll almost certainly have to make a trade deadline upgrade to their roster. While much has been made about their desire to acquire a starting caliber center, the argument could be made that they would very much benefit from a versatile player in the frontcourt, no matter what position they would theoretically play. As we inch closer to the NBA trade deadline, the list of trade targets linked to the Lakers is only going to climb. Lakers insider Anthony F. Irwin hinted that the team is still interested in a potential trade of Dorian Finney-Smith. Irwin noted that the Lakers inquired about DFS last season, but a deal never came to fruition. With the way the Brooklyn Nets are expected to operate heading into the trade deadline, DFS could be an option again for the Lakers. And looking at what the Lakers need in the frontcourt, DFS is a player who could legitimize the team as a contender in the West. Dorian Finney-Smith could raise the ceiling for the Los Angeles Lakers. In many ways, DFS could fill a lot of what the Lakers need in the frontcourt. Even though he's not necessarily a center, he could certainly help take some of the defensive heat off Anthony Davis on a night-to-night basis. The big question is whether AD and DFS could coexist on the floor together. On paper, you'd have to believe so. Averaging 11 points and 5 rebounds per game on 47% shooting from the field and 41% shooting from three-point range, while also emerging as a versatile defensive force, there's reason to believe that DFS could be the trade target that the Lakers need. Whether Los Angeles would be willing to part ways with the assets that it's likely going to take to get a deal done remains to be seen. However, to say that there aren't trade targets to help the Lakers push them up the West hierarchy is quite foolish. Whether Los Angeles will want to go all in for this core is the big question. But if the Lakers continue to play at the pace they've been performing at through the first month plus of the season, it's going to be difficult for the front office not to explore a needle-moving trade at the deadline. Maybe DFS could be the Lakers' primary target. The change the Lakers need to see from Austin Reaves to take next step. Austin Reaves has looked the part of a third star, but the Lakers need more from him. The Los Angeles Lakers have set the pace for one of the best seasons of the post-Kobe Bryant era. Los Angeles is currently 10-6 through 16 games, which equates to a win percentage of .625, thus translating to 51.25 wins across an 82-game schedule. For as exciting as it is to imagine the Lakers' winningest regular season since 2019-20, there are cracks in the armor that Austin Reaves must help fix. Reaves has gotten off to a strong start to the 2024-25 regular season. Through 16 appearances, he's averaging 17.4 points, 5.3 assists, 3.6 rebounds, 1.1 steals, and 2.8 three-point field goals made on .444/.367/.768 shooting. If this pace holds, Reaves would set new career-best marks in points, steals, and three-point field goals made per game. For as intriguing as his production has been, however, the Lakers simply need more, fair or foul. It's tough to ask that of a player who has effectively operated as the bridge between Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and a superstar-centric angle to a team-first approach. If the Lakers are going to take the next step toward contending, however, then Reeves will need to solidify his status as the team's third star. Lakers need Austin Reeves to assert himself on both ends of the floor. Reeves has done an excellent job of picking his spots early in 2024-25. When it isn't time for Davis and James to take over, the 26-year-old shooting guard has instinctively stepped in to provide big shots at crucial moments in games. The area in which Reeves has thus far struggled to step up, however, is taking over for extended stretches as a scorer and defender. Davis and James are as consistent as it gets from a scoring perspective, but even they're prone to cold spells. The Lakers have done a surprisingly stellar job of stepping up as a team in those moments, but the committee approach still needs a general sense of a hierarchy. It certainly helped that rookie Dalton Knecht has caught fire in recent weeks, but Reeves must prove that he can be the consistent third scoring option, as well as a player who can put the team on his back. That assertiveness must translate to both ends of the floor. In addition to needing Reeves to be less trepidatious as a scorer, the Lakers are in desperate need of a significant improvement on defense, namely along the perimeter. No player will shoulder more of that burden than Reeves, starting with improving his transition defense to help Los Angeles improve upon its ranking of number 29 in fast break points allowed. This isn't to say that Reeves is the only player who must step up in these areas, but his quality demands a more assertive mentality. He can impact the game in a versatile manner, which is the foundational reason that picking his spots isn't always the optimal approach. If the Lakers are going to realize their potential, then Reeves will need to play with more intensity on both ends of the court, thus taking his clear improvement to an entirely different level. ESPN's Stephen A. Smith points out LeBron James' mistake regarding Bronny James. LeBron James is a good basketball player. At nearly 40 years old, the Los Angeles Lakers superstar is having yet another stellar season. He's as constant as tomorrow. Every year, observers predict that James would not be as efficient, that he would slow down and fail to keep in step with his younger adversaries. But the Lakers forward has annually proved them wrong. His unbelievable longevity has allowed him to play with his son, Bronny James. The four-time MVP was able to fulfill his goal, and the Jameses made history by becoming the first-ever father and son to play in the NBA together. Unfortunately for the younger James, it has come with intense backlash. ESPN host Stephen A. Smith claimed that it's all because of a singular mistake by the elder James. LeBron James, one of the top two players in the history of basketball, said Smith on his online show. He did nothing intentionally wrong. But he publicly stated he wanted to play with his son in the NBA, and then publicly made it happen. As a result, the criticism that has come Bronny's way has been excessive. And it has been unfair. And it has been cruel. But who instigated it? It was LeBron. Smith said he roots for the 20-year-old rookie to succeed, but the popular host stressed that LeBron James said too much, which put a bigger spotlight on his son. Bronny James only played one season at the University of Southern California, averaging 4.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 2.1 assists per game, before being drafted by the Lakers as the number 55 overall pick. Former NBA champion makes bold statement about Bronny James. He's got an NBA body, World Peace said in a TMZ Sports video. He won't be the same player at 19 when he's 25. I entered the NBA averaging 11 points. My game went to the next level when I was 24. World Peace was 24 during his seventh season in 2003 to 2004, in which he became an All-Star and was named to the All-NBA team for the first time. He was also named Defensive Player of the Year. He also made a strong statement despite the paltry numbers of Bronny James, who scored just 2 points in 8 total minutes. I think he's doing really well, the 45-year-old added. He's not underperforming. World Peace also recognized that the G League is a great opportunity for Bronny James to hone his talent.